So, I mean, hot module replacement or HMR for React app is one of the nicer concept to have, but it's not a concept that we require to develop application. But it's a concept required to, uh, architect. Just as the block says, if your application is bigger, then HMR needs to be, um, checked and worked upon in the earlier. It earlier the SMR is taken care of earlier. the better it gets. So that's the concept. And what I found from here is that HMR from Webpack deletes the file and updates the file in the root uh, of the you know the root of the project, or let's say in the given tree of the project. And uh, content build cache. So build cache is the one where the file handling operation takes place. It's based on file system, so that's what we know. And by the way, I'm just trying to start a React project there, and just wanted to get few ideas on what's the new thing on 2024, on how I can start a React project. React with White is really popular. White is really popular. 2024 next is popular. Astro for speed. I think I might stick with White. So uh, React with White. Let's type it and getting started page will be there. And it's also called Wheat, not White, but Wheat. Extremely fast HMR, native ES modules. Let's look into what are ES modules actually, right? So JavaScript modules, also known as ES modules, are common JS. What's the and why do we need them? Like in Node.js, exactly. Yeah. Like sometimes it's called common JS, or sometimes it's called ES modules. And in my project, I need to update these things and often. So I'm just trying to take care of why do we need them, right? So ES modules are common JS. What's the and why is so like here? Today I'm on a quest to untangle a little confusion that's been bothering me as a JS noob, and maybe you too. JavaScript module system, ES module, and common JS. Fun enough, I stumbled upon this while trying out a library, Dozer. JavaScript have to interact with Dozer or data API backend. After that, here's the deal. Back in the day, JavaScript didn't have a built-in module system, so devs could easily separate their code into different files or manage dependencies. Kind of a mess. But then Node just stepped up with its own module system, CommonJS, and later ES6, ES 2015 introduced ES modules. You even care about this, right? So CommonJS is like a godfather of the JavaScript module system. It uses require function to import modules and modules.export to export them. That's it. It's really easy, right? You can use require pretty much anywhere inside function loops based on some condition. Not so cool part, imports are synchronous, meaning they could slow things down a bit. Okay. Importing a module require exporting a module.exports. Yes, modules. You kind of block require and module.export is import and export. Import or export, right? That's that. Export default, import express from express. This gives by ES module. So which one to choose? Like, yeah, obviously, which one to choose? If you're writing code with the browser, for browser ES modules are good because React uses it, right? And does not support ES modules, but no mind still find yourself using compatibility reason or some other browser or Node.js version to support. This might be a fan of ES module. See CommonJS, I've used a tool like Babel to compile the ES module to CommonJS. Babel's work is to compile your ES modules to CommonJS. The trend is definitely leaning towards ES modules, but there's still a ton of CommonJS code out there. So why not use Babel for every CommonJS? Yeah, and for your ES model to CommonJS. Okay, so Babel is required, and CommonJS in Node.js. And I mean, isn't it that we use CommonJS in Node.js? So let's say we are looking at Node.js and we're using S models. Okay, S model import, CommonJS import. In this step, already in a package.json type module which allows you to use S modules. So you want to remove it back, switch back to CommonJS as a package.js. JSON, I got it. Type CommonJS or type module. It's up to you. In package.json, you have to, state it there. I mean, I got it. ES modules are ES 2015's, you know, ES6. They introduced ES modules just to represent JavaScript module systems. And I think that's fine for now because Babel is working in between. So, Vite might be having this kind of a dev server that provide feature enhancement, rich feature enhancement over native ES6 modules, for example, extremely fast HMR code with roll up pre-configured to high optimized static asset for production. Okay, let's not go into that. Microsoft Synergy and concept principle defaults out of the box. Explains how to add a byte for a project. I mean, not byte, but read. Really sorry for that. Read. And browser support is there. Try Vite online. And actually, what's Vite actually? So let's just go to one slide ahead and see the Vite. The problem is before ES modules were available in browser, developers had no native mechanism for authorizing JavaScript in a modularized fashion. That's right. This is why we are all familiar with the concept of bundling using tools that crawl, process, and concatenate our source module into files that can run in browser. Obviously, they will concatenate. They will do all sort of things, and bring it together, and bundle it in a single file, right? Over time, we have seen tools like Webpack, Rollup, Parcel, which greatly improve the development experience for developers. I got it. I will always build more and more ambitious application. Amount of JavaScript we are delivering will increase them dramatically. It's not uncommon for large scale project to contain thousands of modules start to hit a performance bottleneck for JavaScript based tooling. You can often take an unnecessarily long wait, sometimes to minutes, to spin up a dev server, and even with hot module replacement. File edits can take a couple of seconds to reflect it in the browser. The slow feedback loop can greatly affect developers' productivity and happiness. I got it right. So instead, this is by leveraging new advancement in the system. The browser and Rise user effectively. Okay, I got it. Right. So file edit can take a couple of seconds. Slow feedback loop can greatly affect developer productivity. Things are getting slower. Things there is no HMR. You will leave it. It can take a couple of seconds. Rise of the JavaScript tool. More tools, more compile, more build times, all these things. Slow server, start the dev server, bundler based build setup, dependencies and source code. Change of one environment, some large dependencies are also quite expensive. Mm-hmm. Yes, build. Okay, let's just look into yes build also. I think it's some sort of bundler for the webs, just like Webpack, right? So Return and go, yes, build. And look, it's like Webpack, parcel roll up. Okay, extremely fast modeler for web. I got it. And VT is based on ES build. Source code for one more clean so that's for me. Very important. Also, not so native ESM. Relative with the ground. Okay, bundle based dev server, ESM based dev server, bundle based dev server. ESM based dev, so native ESM. Slow upgrade, especially in where the chain needed model and the closest HMR boundary, making HMR updates constantly fast regardless of the size of your application. Once you experience how fast it is, we highly doubt you will be willing to put out the boundary. Production. Even though with native ESM is not widely supported, shipping one bundle ESM production is still inefficient due to additional network round trips caused by nested imports. To get the optimal loading performance in production, it is better to bundle the code with tree shaking, lazy loading, common chunk splitting for better cache. What the fuck? Hey, let's just look into the native ESM first, right? Native ESM. Also, let's look into concepts called tree shaking, lazy loading. I know these are just the jargon word, but concept is really easy. Common chunk splitting or better caching. We understand that, right? No need to look into that. But what's tree shaking? Let me just shake it. just for the curiosity. It's not like these things are not coming in your interview. Might come, might not come. It's up to you. Whatever you however you pace it, and however whatever direction you take it to. But just for your curiosity, you can just check few things here and there. Tree shaking is absolutely that removes unused code from a bundle of file to prepare code for production. Okay. Lab taking that removes unused code from a bundle of files to prepare code for tree shaking. I got it. The tongue in JavaScript. Dead code elimination, Webpack as as written blog for it, an AI overview. How it works, tracking uses imports and export statement, right? Which code modules are used and which are not. I mean, point of file, which only functions that are okay, benefit, reduce the file size, use module syntax, ESM, which is a compile doesn't transform your common JS module to a project package.json. Webpack or roll up to automatically dead code, and we can do that there. Fuck my bad. My mic was muted. I was just talking here. I'm really sorry. My sister came in. Like she just came in door and I was talking with her and I had to mute my mic and I rejoined this and I forgot to you know so that happens. Load as for simplicity. Let's talk about entry script to utilize one of these new methods and remove load as. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, load as is a really huge package. So let's remove it from in our like production code, right? So we are just using load as now imported by this script. We are using function component, and now that we did not import the square method from the math module, the function is what's called as deport, meaning on this export. This will be done now. Let's run an npm script, npm build, and inspect the output bundle. Okay, I mean, this is the output bundle, right? Unused harmony export square component above. If you look at the code below, you will notice that square is not being imported. However, it is still included in the bundle. We need to fix that, right? So, side effects false. Side effect free. Make the file a side effect free. How can we do that by modifying side effects? And module identifying side effect is straightforward. However, we are there quite yet. So in the meantime, we need to Webpack compiler on the pureness of your code. The way it's accomplished is side effects package.json property, and all the code noted about does not want side effect. So you can mark the property as false. Inform Webpack that it can safely prune on its exports, and if your code did not have some side effect through, an array can be provided instead. The array ships small glob patterns to the relevant files. It is glob to regex under the hood. Patterns like which do not include a related like CSS. So side effects can also be set from modular rules configuration option. Clarifying tree checking side effects. Side effect when we use the exports, more known as tree checking. These are two different things. Side effect is more effective. Skip all module files in the complete subtree. Okay, on his export relies on dot server to do side effect statement. It is difficult to access JavaScript and not as effective as straightforward side effect flag. It also can't skip subtree dependencies since the specs is that side effect need to be evaluated while exporting function works fine. React's higher order components are problematic in this regard. Okay, let's just look. I mean, it's gonna come, but yeah, let's pause it for now. Let's just get stick with tree checking. Let's make an example. The pre-built version looks like this, right? With Webpack. And the button is unused, so you can remove the export which lives on the remaining code. So does the code have side effect or can it simply remove? Especially because of the line is called and the terminal is also called. Side effect when calling mods or OH statics, and the side effect when assigning. I mean, and okay, I think I'm getting a bit off the of balance here, but kind of gotten concept for now, and make a function called as side effect free, minify the output optimization. We done more production, then it will minify, right? Optimize, minimize flag can be used to enable lots of plugin as well. Conclusion. Let's just look into conclusion. Learned is that ES 2015 module syntax. Unsure, no compiler transformer uses 2015 module syntax in common JS module. Be aware of the Babel preset and add a side effect property to your project package.file. Use the production mode. Enable various optimization including unification and tree checking. Make sure you set a correct value for DevTool, as some of them can be used in production mode. And further rating is there. I think we got some of the idea that we wanted to know about tree checking, and I think let's just move forward with another concept. Let me just decrease my brightness of the stream a bit because it's too much bright light is coming here. I think we're fine now. And we were talking about native ESM in bytes, bits, bit documentation. It was talking about native ESM, and native ESM came where bit solver source code or solve source code over native ESM. I don't know what it means, so I need to understand this line, this specific line. Be it source code over native ESM, letting the browser take over. Okay, uh, I know why these two categories are here. First, dividing the modules in an application into two categories. It improves the dev server starting time by first dividing in modules into like dependencies are something that do not change. Source code are something that changes. We solve source code. Native ESM is not solved. So I just wanted to know what native ESM based dev server does. And the the chart is here. Server is ready. HTTP request is sent to entry. But I'm not sure about all these things. So let's just look into native ESM. Also, in which HMR is performed over native ESM. So they are not looking into native ESM. Native ESM is something of a past. It seems that native ESM is something that was used to be done in past. So I just wanted to know, right? So let's just look into native ESM. How to use ESM and web and in Node.js. What's like? Why do we even care about ESM? Native ESM modules in Node.js status and future. Let's just look into it like let's just deep dive into native ESM, man. Let's just check it. Okay. Why do we need native ESM? Why do we even care? Why do we even care about it? Okay. Let me zoom in a bit. Let me zoom it. Even care about it. Native ESM. Reddit. People in Reddit are asking it. Right, so let's just go into it and let's check about native ES modules in Node.js. Native ES modules in Node.js. So what is it? Is it a Node.js concept or React concept or what is it? Yes, modules are common in Node.js. They're actually already here building a experimental module flag behind experimental module flag. So these are the new concept, old concept. I don't know. So I recently gave a talk at NodeFest Japan about the current state of ES modules in Node.js and would like to do the same. NodeFest Japan about the current ES modules. Okay, ES modules is a cool thing. Like in 2018, someone gave a talk about it on NodeFest Japan, and it's a good country. So I think it's a good concept also. So a discussion why this boring paper found here, and I think about it. Okay, where is the paper? Let me read the paper. Consider implementation and planning of ES modules given by Node.js. Okay, I think this is a serious thing, right? So modules were first standardized in ECMAScript 6 in 2015 as December 2015. ES module. 3 out of 4 of them is a browser. ES Node.js has a traditionally shipped an implementation of CommonJS. Use it to add Node.js code today we are require. Okay, I got it. I think someone came in our house. Sometime I might get disturbed, so I might just leave the stream as it is. So it doesn't bother you guys, but yeah, I'm just looking into the native ESM here, and someone might call me in 10 to 20 minutes or something like that. I'm not sure, but if that happens, please don't hate me, okay? Let's not get distracted, okay? ES module in 3 out of 4 of the major browser. Why? What is it? Node.js has traditional shipping and implements common JS. Node.js for yeah. Okay. I think it's two more system. Yes, more than vice versa. Yes, model have shipping in Node.js since you need to use the flag experimental models to utilize it. Part of the implementation has been controversial and received pushback from the community. As the implementation of ESM has a number of moving parts, including how we plan to support interoperability, the Node.js TSC thought it would be a good idea to get our current design decision on paper to share with general community. Okay, I got it. I'm reading this paper. As you will see below the Node.js TSC, okay, doesn't require consensus on entire implementation, but we do have consensus on our intent. Most important to point it out is our commitment to having a Node.js and web platform a single first class runtime for modules. Obviously, first class runtime for modules. We envision a future where after installing a module, developer will be able to run the code in Node.js or the browser without requiring a build step. I think. Really? Without requiring a failed step, just okay, that's fine then. Thanks for taking this time to read the document. Please feel to reach out in the community. Got it. To our community. Node.js TSC has met to discuss our implementation plan for the ES modules and wanted to share our thoughts with the community. As a first step, we came to consensus on a list of high-level intention for the implementation. We are committed to shipping ESM. What's ESM? Like, I know they are committed to shipping ESM, but what is ESM? I just like I think I got it. Like common JS is coming here, right? So yeah, ESM means ES modules in Node.js, import, export, those kind of things. Import and export are required instead of require and module.export. And I think that's what ESM is. The native ESM is also same. And just the, what to use there. But let's just focus on white paper. We are committed to ESM in first class in Node.js. Okay. So in Node.js, import export we will use, obviously. We are committed to having the Node.js and web platform as a first class runtime for module installed via NPM, so we'll be able to run our installation without requiring a build step. We're committed to supporting our current user and offering migration paths as necessary. This can be through interoperability or APIs to improve the developer experience of working between module system. Got it. Regarding the implementation, there are a number of details where we currently have consensus. Sync versus async loader. What's what's async loader? An async loader is a tool that allows for asynchronous data loading. It does async loader creates high order component for routing async data loading. Three.js, we have to explore different types of loaders. Simple async loader for Webpack, how to deal with async loader. LangChain also have a async loader interface. Async loader, what is it? Asynchronous loading definition, sanity, what is asynchronous loader? Got it synced. I mean, asynchronous is always better than synchronous. That's why I'm shipping async loader. I think this means in asynchronous way they will load something that is built. I don't support for hooks. And what are hooks in Node.js? But by the way, hooks are also in Node.js. Maybe model reserve instance loader pipeline hooks. What's hook? URL format. Parent model URL specifier resolve dynamic instantiate. What's hook actually? Okay, and not sure about it, but is it like React hooks or what are hooks in Node.js? What are hooks in Node.js? JS introduced async, which enables you to create persistent execution contextual logging in Node.js with async hooks. Okay, async hooks allow users to store request specific data such as request ID, session data, user context, and propagate this state through callbacks and promise chains. Async hooks, power of async hooks in Node.js by Sebastian Cortland. Hooks in Node.js. Let's just look into this few things here. Contextual logging in Node.js with async hooks. Okay, context is a crucial for logs, trace, and other monitoring data. Context is provided through thread local storage. Got it. Node.js introduced async hooks, which enables you to create a persistent execution context. Async hooks allow you to store request specific data. Got it. Available throughout the lifetime of a web request, allowing you to consistently retrieve it without relying on global variable. And got it. Async hooks. Okay. Download the demo project. npm install. It's a user. Memory storage for user data. And where are async hooks? But uh-huh. Validate. Save user data. Listen. File set as first way server. Uh, Yeah, so log might need context. I got that. Got it super easy. Oh, so without using async hooks, how can I add context there? Request ID, save your data, about that one, info, all those things, all those errors will be there. But async hooks, reply.send, request user, request ID, username, registered user, save your data, validity, and send confirmation. Now add async local storage from async hooks. Async local storage that run that get stored that set. I got it. Manage the request data. Okay. Request ID, get request ID is just easy. Async local storage get stored. Your request ID are undefined. Manage the details. Oh wow. Final thoughts. Oh wow. Async hooks. Async hooks. Create hook. Initiate. Destroy. Async hook. Enable. Async await. Okay. Okay. What is not willful? What actually towers the system? Uh, and then makes premium because it's simply because the ones who is system TypeScript are the one want to go for the browser you can easily content and to either recombine with some web factory or is resolution. Yeah. Looks weird. This was needed because we had different options before. Now we have everything cleaned up. It's okay. Fuck, my mic was again muted. No, I was just reading this blog, so I hope you guys won't mind. But my mic was muted. I was just, just reading it, and I found interoperability between CGS and ESM, interoperability between CGS and ESM. This will do different additional interoperability. Can input ESM, but only using await input. Oh, what? Because it's so synchronous. That's why. Well, there's a default import, but only a default import. Oh, require fail with error. Yes, more or less start by trying to require it. MGS, not fail. Import from will work. I mean, using require. Let's try again. If you can use this, can we use an import from statement? Oh, this is CGS. Okay, I got it. Got it. Await import. Await import. Async function main. Await import main. Oh, fuck. That is. uh, pain in ass. That import needs to be async function. This fails. Default. Mm. Ah, shit. This thing is so boring, man. How does GSM and in Node.js? Okay. I think we got it for now. That's so much about ESM. Let's close it. Also, Long Rocket has a blog about it, and their blog are pretty good. But maybe I can think about ESBuild later on when I'm learning about Webpack. So I think I will just copy it here and save it somewhere around in our Discord, and so that we can see it later on. But the concept is good. Beat back to it. Why not bundle with ES build? How we did it from X, getting it started, right? Beat online. Okay, scaffolding the fast beat project. This is my fast beat project. Scaffolding it. I'm trying to do something and create, create, like this. React. I need React, man. Manual integration, the installation with CLI. I mean, online trace. Okay, let's just try with this again. Create by week latest experience. It's loading as module. Loading as module is required is an experience feature and might and get anytime created. Yes, I mean, why not? Let's just proceed. I mean, inter review prep is a project name. What is it about? Vanilla, Angular. What is it? Right? So I think it's about React. TypeScript dot SWC or JavaScript dot SWC. What's SWC? SWC in React. Spectrum Web Component. I mean, it's Spectrum Web Component. What is it then? Uh, Shooters compiler like Babel, but unlike Babel, it can significantly speed up build and development time due to establish fast conversion capabilities. May not support it all black and blue. To play integral load in VT ecosystem, it is established on the Babel transfer pipeline was faster, which is useful rather than the project. Got it. I think I need SWC, but I still don't know what SWC means. But I think we expect things faster, so why not use it? SWC, freaking SWC. Okay, done. We did it, right? Interview prep already super fast, man. See the interview prep code open here. Close this. Close this jargony thing. And let's just use some few of the ops that we got. This is a React app now. We did it right. So Git is the one that gives us the answer for everything. npm run dev is the one that gives us the process to do it now. Beat command not found. npm run dev. I mean, huh? Beat command not found. What? I mean, npm I npm install. Just try, right? I the font are so small. I can see it. The font are so small. Oh no. The font are so small. Pim, Ron Dave. I need Dave. Okay, this is the Dave. Count is there. Network is there. Count increased. Dave is here. What should I do now? I install Vite in my project. It's a React based project. Everything will be based upon these assets will be here. Public, some of the things are public. I don't need that in my Git ignore, but I have to initiate a Git so that I can see the changes. Git ignore must be here. Yeah. Git ignore. It's already there. Why don't I use node modules in my Git import? I mean, why not this? It's not big working. Node modules is already here. I think I have initiated, you know, initialize the repo for initial state of the project. Okay, let's just run into it bit as the thing. Now we have it. We have the React. We need to create a project in React now. For next step, we will be, you know, starting a project in React, and let's just see how things goes. I mean, can I take a short break and come later on again and s- try things again, right? So let's just do that instead of starting all these videos. Let me just take a short break, and until then, I don't know where we're gonna pause my video, but let's just leave it as it is. Okay, I will just. Okay, that was a long break out there. Let's continue with our React application that we are going to develop. And okay, so there is this data.json file. We will be having a format is uh, give me a second. Let's just use an API, copy it and paste it here. Const items equals to, I think this will be in the form of JS file, right? Items equals to, and since we just started about it, export default items, default export default items. That's the one. We're exporting items here. We need to import items here. Import items from data, from data.js. I mean, I can give it a name as dot slash data, right? Dot slash data. I can't do that because vegetables have labeled as vegetables items. Vegetables and I mean RFC. I have to do RFC. Also import React here. Copy React here. Yeah, what I can do is return and I items dot for its right item item is coming under return. I think we need to use this fragment here. Item. Also another fragment inside this fragment, but now we will be having just fragment something like this for each item. I mean, I can just not do that. Yeah, it's okay. And return div and item, or let's see, we can do it. Okay, I think I will this thing here, right? And also I might require this thing here, or items. Okay, so I mean this TSX file and item might have any, why not any for now? And quick fix unlisted an item unknown. Okay, so vegetables, morning type, and React is not being used. I got that, but we can ignore TS for now, right? This is yes, no check. And what does it say? Quick fix. Okay, got it. And div item average CSX and some sort of 503. And if it gives us vegetables, then vegetables div item will be also this will be our div because why not? And this will be B, this will be another B. I'm replacing it here. I'm not getting it something that I need to. And uh, okay, let me just pause this stream for now because, or no need to pause. We can just try it here. And there, I can do console log, right? Am I getting items or not? I'm getting the items. Right? Okay, item dot cat dot name. Item dot name is the but item dot name dot name. Okay, I can have one here. Item dot index as key, right? And still it's not showing me. Also, log is there, but item dot name is not there. Uh, am I mapping it not correctly or what? Items. I mean, no need to give D here. Right? Here. So items dot map item index. We just need the index of a given item and also not to give this one here because okay, items where is this the one? Is this the one? I need to know. Nothing is there, right? So controller why? Okay, okay. Input is done well, but anytime audio. I mean, what happens if I do this? Nothing. Let's check it for now. Input TSX. And what we are going to do is this various tables will be listed in this form. This will be sorts and the mockup looks like this. So we will be practicing this for a while and But for now, I think let us read into more concepts, and we will be back in our upcoming video for this one. This is the let's just uh, ask ChatGPT about it, how to make it more better, how to make it better, so that TypeScript errors will not be there. That's the goal, right? And okay, define items with property name. Okay, okay. I need to define types in vegetables. You mean vegetables? What? JSON. I need vegetables dot JSON. But for that, give me vegetables for dot JSON of this file. Give me JSON for this file, right? So JSON is it's different because category, price, stock name all will have its own kind of indentation. So I think this is the JSON. This is the JSON, right? And I need to import this JSON in this one. So what can I do is items from slash vegetables.json. I can do that. And I think this will work now, but I'm not sure about it. Yeah, it works pretty much very nicely. Because JSON is already defined, type is already defined there, and it's okay. It's fun. Let's just close it for now. For now, we will be focusing more on theoretical concepts. Thinking in React part is there, so to do's, do's. This one is the to do's section. This exercise particularly, and in our documentation, start a new React project. If you want to build a React project, we will also take help from ChatGPT because that's the standard now. So why not, right? How to start a new React project in 2024? Production grade React frameworks are there. Next.js, Remix, Gatsby, Expo, Next.js, all these things are there, but Byte is not, Vite is not mentioned there. Add React to your existing project. You can also add React to your existing project. Entire subroute of your existing project, you can do that. For example, you have an existing web app under server technology like Rails, and you want to implement all routes starting with fully with React. You can do that. Obviously, build React part of your app using React-based frameworks. Specify some as base path of your framework configuration and configure a server as a proxy so that all the requests under some apps are handled by your React app. Ensures that the React app of your app benefit from the best practice back into this framework. Many React-based frameworks are full stack and let the React app take advantage of the server. However, you can use the same approach even if you can't and don't want to run the app straight on the server. In that case, HTML, CSS apps to export. Next, export output for Next.js. Okay, using React for a part of your existing app. Let's say you have an existing page built with another technology. Okay, how you can do that is React users looked at Meta for many years. How much React users looked at Meta for many years? You can do this in two steps. Set up a JavaScript environment that lets you use the JSX syntax. Set up a JavaScript environment. Okay, split the code into modules with import export syntax and use packages for example in the history and the React component when you want to see them on the page. Set up a modular JavaScript environment. Let's write individual files as opposed to writing code in single file. If your app is already split into file, that is import statement. Try to use the setup you already have. Check whether writing div in the JS code causes a syntax error. If it causes a syntax error, yeah, you might need to transfer the code with Babel and enable React preset to use JSX. Babel React preset to use JSX. If your app doesn't have existing setup for compiling JavaScript modules, set it up with Vite. Existing company JavaScript model, the Vite community management integration with backend framework, including Rails, Django, or Laravel. Backend framework is not listed. Follow this guide. React DOM, command in your project. Add this line in your code, top of the main JavaScript file, index.js or main.js. And then React Nav is here, create root will be there. Create root will help to create a document root, and that will render hello world in the entire content of the page was replaced by hello world. Everything will fine, keep reading. Render React components anywhere on the page can be done real good anywhere on the page. Of course, delete this code instead you probably want to render specific part of your HTML once your HTML page. Okay, somewhere in your HTML, more HTML nav ID navigation is there. And how to okay, so navigation get eliminated by ID, not just root, but just a little part called navigation and integrate React there only. Let's find the HTML element document that get eliminated by ID and pass it to create root so that you can render React component inside. And that way, only the given part of the HTML will be React will be injected there only. It has only a component inside. This way, create that's a really wow. This concept is fucking really interesting concept, and I will be copying and pasting it in the interview prep channel Discord, which I will be giving access to you guys later on, or also you can join the Odds 45 community in Discord, and later on it will be made public and you guys can access it. So thank you guys for watching till now. We will be continuing it with our video. Still, if we're not stopping here, I think it will take a 7 to 8 hours video today. So stay with me. React render components anywhere on the page. That's awesome. Instead, you probably want to render React components in specific parts with HTML. HTML page attribute to your tag, for example. Okay, I got it. Just the navigation, give get element by ID, just add navigation, and that will be your DOM node, and that will be the navigation bar where the React will be rendered. Notice how the original HTML content from the next section preserve, but your navigation bar React component appears inside the nav. From HTML, read the create root user documentation to learn more about rendering React component inside an existing HTML page. When you adopt React in an existing project, it's common to start with small interactive components like buttons and then gradually keep moving upwards. Entire page is built with React. Even if you ever reach that point, we recommend migrating React framework right after to get the most out of React. Yeah, that's so it's a difference. So React framework is one thing, React, it's a different thing. Let me just edit my layout real quick for you guys, right? So actually there should be one person, and actually this person should not be, it should be square, or let's say this should be a rectangular person so that I can show my hands to you guys. I'm just saving it, update layout, and okay, in real time we're doing these things, so I hope you guys don't mind, and I can show you my hands now. Hands are nice, nice. Okay. So I can do like this and so all these things. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so that's a really nice concept I learned today, that the React can be injected in between HTML in a given HTML file, and by create root that I have been using till now is the one that's doing that. So React Native in an existing native mobile application. React Native is also can be in an existing native app incrementally. If you have an existing native app for Android or iOS, follow this guide, add a React Native screen to it. Okay, I got it. Editor setup. Let's go to editor setup. There. A properly configured editor can make code cleaner to read and faster to write. It can even help you catch bugs as you write them. First time setting up an editor, or you're looking to tune up your current editor, we have a few recommendations. Your editor, most popular VS Code. Below able to add VS Code, WebStorm is integrated with design for JavaScript, Sublime Text, Vim. Text editor feature, linting is the one feature. Formatting on save, these are the features. So let's just look some about linting. Code linters find problem in the code as you write, helping you fix them is early. ESLint is a popular open source linter for JavaScript. ESLint. ES means JavaScript. ECMAScript means JavaScript. Okay. Install ESLint with recommended configuration for React. Be sure to have a node installed. Install ESLint VS Code for official extension with the official extension. You should have enabled all ESLint plugin React hooks tool for your project. They are essential in case the must save your box early. The recommended ESLint config React app presetting already includes them. ESLint config React app. Okay, got it. ESLint for React. VS Code with official extension. What does help them fix them early? Popular open source. Linter. Let's just look into ESLint and how the linter will work. Like, why do we even care about linter now? And find and fix problem in your JavaScript code. ESLint is statically analyze your code to quickly find problem. It's a build into most text editor, and you can run ESLint as a part of your continuous integration pipeline, obviously, and analyze your code to quickly find problem. ESLint does that. Error finding on your code, pluggable linting, utility for JSX and JavaScript. This is done by ESC. Find issues, fix problem automatically. For example, in our code that we just did, we had to import Java vegetables.json, and this was done by ESLint. ESLint config is here, and Vite automatically gave us this file, and React hooks, React refresh. All these things we will come in a while, but for now let's just look into the topic and let's just focus on the subject matter that we are going to study here. Fix problem automatically, configure everything. News and update, so sponsored by someone. Get started. Let's just read some few of the docs of ESLint. ESLint is in your project, extended ESLint, integrate ESLint, or debit maintain. Okay, I want to use ESLint in my project, right? So how to do that? Getting started. Prerequisite is we need Node.js, and init ESLint config latest, yeah, and create. All these things are, and configuration is that ESLint.config.js file, right? I just show you guys there. And after running npm, you will have ESLint.config.js file in your, and you will see some rules like no unused vars error, no on no undef are the name of rules in the ESLint. The value is the error. A rule and can one of the values. 1 0 turn the rule off. 1 turn the rule on warning. Turn the rule on as an error. Okay. 2. And this error level are used to find great control over how ESLint applies. ESLint config. Just config recommended. Just config remove object contains configuration to ensure by searching only we can use configuration that others have created by searching for ESLint config. Global install, manual setup. Next, advanced configuration of ESLint, command line outputs, core concepts. The rules are there, rule fixes, rule suggestion, configuration files, shareable configuration, plugins, parsers, formatters, integration, formatters control the appearance of linting rules, custom processors. Okay, all these things are the industries. Standard thing, glossary, configure ESLint. Okay, let me just configure ESLint. ESLint is flexible configuration for a use case. You can turn off every rule and rule only with basic initialization or mix and match the bundle rules at your custom rule. Configuration command, configuration files. Okay, configuration file format, JS, semi, preconst, semi error, preconst error, configuration objects, no line. Processor, plugins, semi error, external files with ignores. You can ignore files also in ESLint. That should be done because otherwise it will lead everything and check on everything. So that's not good. And ignore config.js also node modules maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Let me ask ChatGPT, and can you give me up 10 things about ESLint? Let me just ask that, right? So what kind of answer does it give? Linting and code quality, customizable rule, no unused bars, one, semi error always, and this allows you to make a code supports plugin for extended functionality, React specific linting for managing imports. Let me just show you guys here, right? Supporting plugins, customizable rules, linting and code quality, ESLint plugin for React for managing imports for JS accessibility checks, integration with editor, ESLint integrates seamlessly with popular code editor, prettier integration, extends ESLint prettier recommended, get use prettier title code formatting, get ESLint has logical and stylistic issues, extensible configuration. Allows you to extend existing configuration like ESLint Airbnb. These are the existing configuration given by Google JavaScript style guide. Airbnb's popular JavaScript style guide. All these are written in ESLint file or in the form of configuration. Fixable issues. Fix may issue with the fixed flag. Cannot will fix many issue with the fixed flag. ESLint makes it easy for formatting without manual intervention. Supports TypeScript and environment specific setting. Browser is true, node is true, yes. 2021 is true in this context. Yes, Lin allows environment specific setting to handle browser node and other ones. Command line utility. Okay, I got it, somehow got it right. So I got 80% of the complete there. So linting, formatting. Last thing you want to use. Okay, so uh, giving types to hooks, right? The definition of types React include types for the built-in hooks. The type definition from types slash React includes, so you can use them in your component without any additional step. They're built in to take into account the code you write in your component. You will get info types a lot of the time, and you do not need to handle the minutiate of providing the types. Minutiate. What the fuck is this? Small, precise, detail or something. Minute. Oh god. Maybe. Instead, hook will reduce the value. First in the initial state, not the type of values will be. Instead, inferred as boolean. This is very useful in the case, common case where we want to provide a type is when you have a union type. In one of the few different things. Principle for restructuring state, you can group it listed as an object and calling possibility. We have object types, type status, idle, loading, success, error, right? And status is idle, is equal state. Can be one of those. Wow. Group related state as an object. Please have the possibilities. We have object types. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. Use reducer hook is a more complex hook that takes a reducer function in an initial state. The type of the reducer function are involved from the initial state. Again, optional to provide a type argument with the reducer call to provide a type for the state, but it's the one way to set the type on the initial state. State counter action, initial state, state reducer, action type, state function, use reducer, state reducer, initial state, state reducer, initial state, state reducer, initial state, counter action, resetter set count, dispatch value, dispatch types reset, dispatch type. गम पानी ले आया लैला सारा TypeScript is really important. The way hooks are using TypeScript is, that's use a memo actually, guys. Anyways, use callback. Oh my god, let me take a break for a minute. Just check few things here and there. I think I'm gonna sleep now. Eh.